Who would have thought that as gold prices surged to historic highs this year, with the highest price per gram surpassing 750 yuan, the king of gold jewelry Chow Tai Fook would falter. Recently released performance data from Chow Tai Fook showed that in just 6 months, the group reduced its jewelry stores in mainland China by 180. On July 24th, Chow Tai Fook Jewelry Group Limited released its operating data for the second quarter of 2024. As of June 30th, Chow Tai Fook opened 85 new jewelry stores in mainland China but closed 176 stores, resulting in a net decrease of 91 stores. In the first quarter of 2024, the net decrease was 89 stores. This means that within half a year, Chow Tai Fook's jewelry stores in mainland China decreased by 180. Looking at Chow Tai Fook's profitability, there was also a significant deterioration. From April to June this year, the group's overall retail value fell by 20% year-on-year, with mainland market retail value down by 18.6%, and the Hong Kong and Macau markets down by 28.8%. This marks the lowest since financial data disclosure began in the 2009 fiscal year. Following this news, the stock price plummeted. On July 24th, Chow Tai Fook's share price dropped by nearly 7% at one point during the day. By the close, it had fallen by 6.57%, closing at 7.39 Hong Kong dollars, with a market value of 73.8 billion Hong Kong dollars. The stock price hit its lowest since September 2020. Since the beginning of 2024, Chow Tai Fook's stock price has dropped by 36%. From early 2023 to now, the stock has nearly halved, with an estimated market value loss of about 80 billion Hong Kong dollars. Chow Tai Fook's management stated, "In the future, we may close some small or inefficient stores and replace them with larger or higher quality stores to enhance capital efficiency." Founded in 1929, Chow Tai Fook currently has nearly 8,000 stores worldwide. After its listing in 2011, its market value once exceeded 160 billion Hong Kong dollars. This year, as gold prices soared, jewelry companies faced high costs, severely impacting sales performance. On June 5th, news that Chow Tai Fook's factory in Shenzhen had ceased operations went viral. An employee affected by the layoffs speculated that the closure might be related to high costs in Shenzhen, with the soaring gold prices possibly being a deeper cause. Why then did the company choose to close the manufacturing plant at this time? Chow Tai Fook has 3 industrial bases in mainland China, located in Shenzhen, Shunde, and Wuhan. The shutdown affected the Beishan factory in Shenzhen. This move away from a first-tier city has raised suspicions of a contraction. Under the impact of declining sales, this wave of store closures by Chow Tai Fook has significantly impacted the industry. Industry insiders analyzed the reasons behind Chow Tai Fook's large-scale closures. First, the continuous surge in gold prices has exceeded consumer expectations, suppressing demand for gold consumption as people wait for prices to drop before buying, thereby increasing sales pressure. Second, Chow Tai Fook's aggressive expansion has made the company more vulnerable to market fluctuations. By 2024, Chow Tai Fook had 5,734 franchised retail stores. Due to poor sales performance, cost pressures, and significant inventory costs, the company's profits have substantially declined. Third, gold jewelry is not suitable as an investment item. Only financial investment gold bars are the best choice for investing in physical gold. Hence, as the leading jewelry brand in mainland China, Chow Tai Fook has been abandoned by consumers in this round of the gold bull market. Fourth, market competition in the industry is becoming increasingly fierce. In recent years, not only has Chow Tai Fook focused on low-tier markets, but major brands like Lao Fengxiang and Chow Tai Ceng have also implemented similar strategies, targeting 3rd and 4th-tier cities and even smaller counties. Lao Fengxiang's market coverage nationwide has reached over 90%. In fact, Chow Tai Fook's difficulties are just a microcosm of the challenges facing the entire industry. More than 90% of the revenue in gold jewelry stores, which rely heavily on gold jewelry, are facing similar challenges. The higher the gold prices, the less profitable they become. Another Chinese jewelry giant, Luk Fook Holdings, announced on July 19th that its overall retail revenue for the first quarter decreased by 23% year-on-year, with a drop of 18% in the mainland market. Luk Fook's jewelry stores in the mainland saw a net reduction of 108 stores in the first quarter. In the previous quarter, the number of jewelry stores in this market had increased by only 3. Meanwhile, Shenzhen Shui-Bei's gold market sales have also seen a significant year-on-year decline. According to statistics, Shui-Bei has nearly 7,000 legal entities in the gold jewelry industry, 10 professional wholesale markets over 10,000 square meters, and more than 70,000 employees, accounting for about 50% of China's gold jewelry wholesale market share. Shui-Bei has developed into the largest and most complete gold jewelry cluster in the country, serving as the barometer of China's gold jewelry market. On July 11th, a Shui-Bei jewelry store owner posted a video on social media, saying that the gold jewelry showroom was desolate and the industry was heading into a cold winter. Jewelry stores can barely keep going. Who's coming in to restock? It's not that there's no stock, it's that we can't sell it. Today, I was chatting with a friend from an exhibition hall, and he said business is terrible. No one is coming to restock. It's not just them. The entire Shui-Bei gold market is eerily quiet. The larger exhibition halls, especially those selling standard items, are almost empty. Only a few scattered customers here and there. Many of the staff in these halls are now working every other day. Surprisingly, some small exhibition halls that specialize in unique accessories are doing better. Their business is still decent. Small shops with their lower overheads don't face as much survival pressure. Big store owners with multiple locations are extremely anxious. Recently, some have been reaching out to me at 2 or 3 a.m. just to talk. The exhibition halls for inlaid jewelry are almost like ghost towns. If businesses don't change their operating methods and don't come up with new ideas in the market, they're just waiting to die. According to CCTV News, during this year's Mayday holiday, sales for a gold merchant in Shui-Bei dropped by nearly 40 to 50% compared to the same period last year. In the past, gold jewelry wholesalers would easily purchase tens of kilograms from Shui-Bei. Now, even buying 1 or 2 kilograms requires careful selection. Gold shop owners have been complaining about the difficult business environment on social media. One merchant revealed that Shui-Bei's customers used to be mainly wholesalers, relying on high volume. Currently, the market sees more individual and retail customers, who browse a lot but buy very little. A gold merchant in Shui-Bei, Xiao Haiping, who has been in the industry for 10 years, told Chinese media that he has never seen such a competitive gold market. Using a popular gold bracelet as an example, he said that many peers are selling it, and within a year, the labor cost has dropped from 25 yuan per gram to 1.8 yuan per gram. Xiao Haiping is troubled by this, stating that under price wars, every link from wholesalers to processors is squeezed to the point of no profit. Why, when gold prices soar to historic bull markets, are long-established specialty stores struggling? Recently, a gold shop owner in Ningbo, Jiangsu, with 16 years of experience, posted a video on Douyin. He discussed the wave of store closures, citing financial losses as the main reason. The only silver lining in running a gold shop is that you won't go bankrupt. Open and close as needed, that's just how it ends. People tend to think gold shops are making a killing, but this year, I feel just surviving is a huge victory. I'm really afraid we won't make it through this year. Nearly every brand is closing 20 to 30% of their stores, losing hundreds of thousands of yuan each month. Is that sustainable? If not, you close. I've closed several stores already. Each store's renovation cost us 700 to 800,000 yuan. Annual rent is another 7 to 800,000 yuan, plus staff wages. With gold prices rising and consumer desire weakening, and the fact that jewelry is not essential goods, people can take it or leave it. Well, the only good thing is what a colleague once said. Unlike other industries, even if you're losing money, at least the gold is still worth something. Since the beginning of 2024, gold prices have risen by over 16%, making it one of the best performing assets globally this year. Notably, despite record high gold prices theoretically boosting jewelry sales, the high prices have actually suppressed consumer desire. A gold shop employee recently revealed in a video that many gold shops are on the verge of closing. Do you know? When gold prices stay above 530 yuan per gram for a long time, many places report a surge in jewelry store closures. If this high price continues for another 3 to 6 months, there will be even more closures. This isn't just scare talk. With such high gold prices, will you buy? If you don't buy, how do our bosses survive? They can only close shop. Since 2023, gold prices have experienced significant surges. Since March this year, prices have fluctuated dramatically. On July 17th, the New York Mercantile Exchange gold futures contract closed at $2,486 per ounce, setting a new record. On the same day, domestic gold brands' jewelry gold prices exceeded 750 yuan per gram, up about 160 yuan per gram from the same period last year. Currently, the price of pure gold jewelry on the market generally exceeds 700 yuan per gram. Consumer willingness to buy has significantly decreased, with even the 3 golds necessary for weddings, that is, bracelets, necklaces, and rings, being reconsidered by soon-to-be-married couples. It's no exaggeration to say that high gold prices are deterring young people from buying wedding jewelry. Once gold jewelry surpassed 700 yuan per gram, no one was buying. Miss Du, who recently planned to get married, said her boyfriend initially offered 50,000 yuan for her to buy the 3 golds. However, due to the recent high gold prices, her mother suggested using her sister's 3 golds for the engagement and buying new ones when prices drop. Many consumers share Ms. Du's sentiment. Discretionary buyers, in particular, are deterred by high gold prices. With soaring gold prices, many consumers opt for value-preserving physical gold rather than higher premium branded jewelry. Mr. Geng from Shenzhen has such concerns. In May, Mr. Geng planned to buy a small gold piece for his newborn, but found that a simple peace log pendant cost nearly 4,000 to 5,000 yuan at a shopping center, with Chow Tai Fook's gold price breaking 730 yuan per gram, significantly higher than physical gold. After much consideration, Mr. Geng purchased physical gold from a bank and also set aside foreign exchange for his baby as a hedging portfolio. A regional manager of a well-known gold jewelry brand revealed that their mall stores see very low foot traffic, with hardly anyone entering, let alone making purchases. He mentioned that April is usually their peak season for selling gold, with many young couples buying the 3 golds for Mayday weddings. In previous years, their region could easily sell hundreds of sets, but this year, only 3 or 4 sets were sold in total. With no major holidays for gifting gold jewelry in June or July, stores were even quieter. A jewelry franchise owner in Zhejiang, He Wei, said that gold sales have been poor in the past 2 months. Sales staff have less performance and less spirit. A gold store of over 100 square meters, which used to have 5 or 6 employees, now only has 2. In June, one employee left, saying, "The income is too low. I can earn this much doing any job elsewhere." He Wei offers employees a base salary of 3,500 yuan plus sales commission. He said, a couple of years ago, during sales peaks like New Year's, they could easily earn over 10,000 yuan a month. Now, they barely make around 5,000. He said, "This year, running a store has been very stressful. I've been in the jewelry business for over 20 years. During this New Year period, we made over 1 million yuan, which is far from the 5 million yuan of a few years ago. Sales during holidays and peak periods have dropped significantly. International gold prices have put a lot of pressure on us, and consumers' attitudes have changed. They buy gold bars instead of jewelry and diamonds, leading to significant losses." A staff member at the Zhejiang office of a leading domestic jewelry company, Li Feng, revealed that since the gold price surge in March, traditional festive promotions like Mayday, Mother's Day, and Valentine's Day have lost their effectiveness. A store manager in Hangzhou's Wulin Commercial District, Ms. Wang, said that this year's Mayday was the quietest in her 20-year career. One day's sales were just over 20,000 yuan, far below the usual minimum of over 50,000 yuan for the Mayday holiday. She also noticed sparse foot traffic in other stores in a nearby jewelry mall. Many netizens have discussed on social media why gold jewelry isn't selling. One commented, "International gold prices are about 550 yuan per gram, but major gold stores set prices over 700 yuan, making it unaffordable for ordinary people." Recently, there has been a surge of negative news about gold shops, indicating a highly nervous gold market. For example, on June 21st, 5 Chow Tai Fook gold stores in Xinjiang, Henan, were exposed for financial issues. Over 200 customers had stored gold and money in these stores, with storage periods ranging from 6 months to 2 years. These 5 stores suddenly closed, involving several million yuan. In March, a gold store under the China Gold brand in Fuli City in Chaoyang District, Beijing, closed down, and 50 million yuan worth of gold was taken, affecting dozens of people. The involved store was a China Gold franchise store. Consumers chose to store their gold there because the store promised a return of 10 grams of gold for every 400 grams stored for a year, equivalent to an annual yield of 2.5%. Around the same time, 6 Shandong gold stores in Beijing also closed, with stored gold worth up to 400 million yuan. Moreover, not just these well-known brands, but small gold shops from Beijing and Shandong to online stores are experiencing various degrees of operational difficulties, including refusing to deliver goods, selling counterfeit products, and closing down, involving significant amounts of money. In Shuibei, Shenzhen, an important gold market, there have been frequent reports of merchants breaking their financial chains and fleeing with gold, creating a tense and sensitive atmosphere in the entire gold market. It can be said that rising gold prices shine a harsh spotlight on the gold retail industry. At the same time, this is coupled with China's sluggish economy, the depressed real estate industry, weak domestic demand, withdrawing foreign investment, high unemployment, the sluggish stock market, and the depreciating yuan. Vice President and Chief Gold Analyst of the Guangdong Gold Association, Zhu Zhigang, stated that as gold prices rise, so do company costs. Higher selling prices mean lower profit margins. With increased operating costs, consumer willingness to buy has not grown proportionally, leading to a sharp decline in sales volume. He revealed that the wave of store closures like Chow Tai Fook's is expected to continue nationwide, with an estimated short-term decline in gold jewelry sales ranging from 20% to 40%, with some cases seeing drops as high as 60%.